Welcome back. My second one this afternoon. I've mentioned it before about a painting I saw in a gallery window in Keswick. It's the central town to the Lake District, and it's surrounded by beautiful hills, mountains. Not high mountains like Everest or anything like that, but a lot of water, the lakes, that's why it's called the Lake District. And in this gallery was a small watercolour. It looked as if it was mostly indigo, but the closer I can get to indigo, I have some indigo in my tube of it here somewhere. But I just used the paints that I've got, the colours I normally use. But it was like a mountain here with a really dark sky, so the rain was tipping down onto this, and I can only just guess it and just do something from memory, or just invent it. But it was so attractive and it was so unusual that it stayed with me, and I saw the painting. It must have been 40 years ago. No, it wasn't 40, it was probably 30 years ago. We were up in Carlisle, or near Carlisle in the country, in a house, and we had a couple of days in the Lake District then. But I'm not that familiar with it. I'm familiar with all the documentaries on TV of it and the films that are shot there, and I just painted from my imagination or from the few photographs that I took at the time. But I'm going to wet this paper all over and see what we can do with it. I'm working with the dry paint, but I've just given it a bit of a spray. So I want some dramatic. Well, we need some red in the sky, I think. So a bit of sienna as well. Let's just get it in all over. Good, rich colour. And see what we can make of it. So I'm going to mix up some cloud colour, heavy cloud colour. I suppose I could use burnt umber, couldn't I? My burnt umber's been on there for ages and it's got really hard. But we'll see what happens to it. It might be a bit too dirty colour, but it wants to be dark. And see a bit blue in there, a bit grey, blue, just a stormy sky, bit of red. Okay, so get a bit of background in there, and then we'll put the big mountain in and see what happens. So I'll get a nice bit of yellow and get some dark in there as well. Just showing a little bit of stormy stuff coming into a lighter foreground. Right, now we're going to go into the real dark here. Look at this. We'll go for it. So, and then we can put in the lighter colours. See what happens to it when it sort of dries. Okay. Oh, it's a nice blue there. Right. See how that dries. Let's put in some nice raw sienna. Let's see what happens when it dries. just an impression of a storm coming in over the lakes. If I let that the water attack that do its worst, and now that is all nice and juicy, let's put in some trees. So bit of blue, bit of Payne's grey, bit of lemon yellow, but thick, almost as if it was coming straight from the tube. Oh, let's just get in this here. More blue going off into the distance here. This will lessen in intensity as it dries. Okay, more blue, just going up the side here. Just this sort of, just some trees, hedgerows, because it's all very dark, threatening the sky. Warmer colours, bit of red, bit of blue. Okay. Here we are, that's it, that's something. So we'll put something up here, some good dark greens on this slope. No water, that's just a bit too difficult to put in. I know I might do that another day. I have to think about how to do that. So let's get this awkward black in there. Oh, really dark green. They all blend in with the background. So this is only an impression of a memory, really. I didn't even see the original mountainside. I just saw the painting, but it was so good, and I'm sure it was a bit unrealistic, but we paint unrealism. We make art. The whole point is that when we look at the landscape, it has an effect on us that causes us to want to express it, but to show something of ourselves. Oh, I'm getting carried away here. No, that's just, I'm not going to do too much more on this. Nice warm colours. We're coming to the foreground. Okay. Right, now we're going into the distance and putting some bluer, lighter ones in there. Showing some fields. Okay. A bit of a cauliflower going in there. Through my brush. See how that's looking. Well, we've more or less got a merge there with the cloud, this heavy cloud, and that landscape, and the shadow being cast. A bit of light coming through here, but I've sort of should have had some more light going through there, but anyway, maybe we can just lift some out. So let's try my brush. If I could just take some of that out there. No, I'm going to ruin it if I do that. Ruin the effect, I think. I don't know that. It's going a bit not very nice there. Well, maybe we can do a little bit of etching. Here we go. A bit of a stone wall here. There's a lot of stone walls in this landscape. You can show some sheep on the hills here. Just a little bit of texturing. I'm just feeling around with it now. I can't see that I'm going to do much more to it. Right, we'll put a bird in. I like birds. Okay, no figures on that, I don't think. Right, I'm not sure whether you think that's a passable picture, but it's a case of making something out of nothing and creating an atmosphere that is purely from your imagination. I've lost my, I've right in front of my eyes. I just want to mop up the bottom of this here because it's flowing back. Right, okay, let's put the I'll put the light now. We'll try it with both now, see what it looks like. Right, there's the blue one. So there we are, it's just an impression of the Lake District. That's got a little bit, that's all nice and soft, but that's sort of gone into the dried paint. Right, let's put this one on and see what it looks like. So what do you think? I think what I try to do is to make a simple statement rather than an overcomplicated one with lots of detail. I've only put a little bit of detail in, but everything else has gone soft apart from that, those hedgerows there. But anyway, that's what it is. I'll sign it. Let me know what you think of it. It's all very experimental, and you might also say that it's because I'm struggling for a bit of reference material. Maybe my imagination is coming to the end, or maybe we're just starting. But anyway, I enjoy doing it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Have a go. Don't copy slavishly. It's not easy to do that anyway, and it never looks right. The simpler you can make something, yet still maintain its integrity, the better your painting, I feel. Just my view. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.